Did you know that you can fly anywhere in Mexico from the Tijuana Airport for far less than you could flying out of California or other US states? Recent additions to the airport, such as the CBX walkway, make it almost too easy to cross the border and catch a flight. Engineer Eduardo González is the director of Tijuana International Airport and has over 40 years of experience in the aviation industry. In the past, he was airport manager in Guadalajara, where he oversaw operations of 13 regional airports, and in Los Angeles, where he oversaw 8 airports all across the US and in Canada. Additionally, Eduardo's worked with airports all over Mexico, including Los Cabos, Manzanillo, Mexicali, and Hermosillo. In 2018, he was entrusted with the administration of the Tijuana International Airport, and Eduardo joins us here today on Baja Window to the South to talk about the airport and travel to and from Mexico from Tijuana. Eduardo, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me today.
Of course.
I am so excited. Can you tell?
Yes. So I'm so excited.
Yes, Olga loves to travel, so that's why she's so excited. We have one of the experts here today.
I love to travel, and you have made it so simple for us. Right. Thank you so much, first of all. Thank you from every single one of us. And please tell us a little bit about what have you done and what are some of the things that you're doing right now from at Tijuana Airport and what's coming?
Yeah, well, what's coming is that we're gonna put make an inauguration for a new terminal.
Yes.
We have we are building a new terminal for the airport. It will be mainly focused on travelers coming to and from San Diego, the ones that cross the bridge. It's going to be a building twice as much as we have right now. It's about 45,000 square meters.
Wow.
And it's going to be focused mainly on those travelers. We are going to increase a lot the space that we have for immigration formalities, for customs formalities. And there will be no lines at the ticket counters where you can drop your bags. Right now, if you are leaving your bag, you're checking your bag on the San Diego side.
Yes.
There's about 8 ticket counters split for all the 3 airlines that operate in Tijuana. And we're going to have 36 this time, so.
Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
That's a serious expansion.
Sure, it is. So there's no chance we will be
from 8 to 36?
36, right.
Okay, so I'm not sure how many of you already said yes to me to traveling, to going somewhere, but we are going everywhere.
Yeah, well, out of Tijuana, you can reach 35 of the main airports in the country. That's nobody else can do that. No other airport in Mexico can do that. This is a big advantage for U.S. travelers. If anyone who wants to travel to any major city in Mexico, they can do it out of Tijuana without making a connection in all the airports in the country.
Oh my gosh.
So that's nonstop to 35 destinations. No other airport can do that.
And the flights from, if you fly out of San Diego to, say, Mexico City, it's quite expensive. But if you fly out of Tijuana to Mexico City, the cost is what? At least a couple of $100 US less.
Well, that's the ruling for the fares. Mexico obviously has its own legal issues to implement the fares air travel. So they comply with them, and there's a big chance that you can get cheaper ticket flying out of Tijuana and San Diego.
Yes, we always do. We always fly from Tijuana wherever we go in Mexico.
You're gonna keep on doing that. When you see what we have, you're gonna find a way, a motive to travel.
I am so excited. I'm gonna ask you a question that I've been holding on for a very long time. Is all of our amazing surfing surfers, you know, that they want to come with their own equipment, their own surfboards.
Right.
How are you going to help facilitate that?
Our new building will be able to carry those bags and drop them at the ticket counter. Out of there, the airline will take charge of the bag. We designed in this new building a special facility for oversized luggage. So you don't have to carry with you and drop it at somewhere else.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
leave it at the ticket counter and we take care of it.
So that's surfing, that's fishing equipment.
Right.
That's if you're a musician, maybe you can bring your guitar and check it in the oversized luggage,
Right.
and you're good to go.
Yeah, so if you have a guitar, you can, the plane will travel as like an instrument.
I love it. I'm bringing my guitar next time, then,
Yeah,
sir.
Puerto Escondido, it's a destination for surfers, and Volaris is going to start the flight right over there right now.
Oh, excellent. We were just in Puerto Escondido last year. It's a
Right.
beautiful destination.
Yeah, well, we're going to have a flight to there next month.
Oh, that's excellent.
Next
Great.
month?
Yeah,
Great.
April.
Okay, so you know
Great.
exactly what I'm doing next month?
You're going to
Yeah.
Puerto Escondido to surf. You know, because right now it takes, 6 hours, I think, to take the road from Oaxaca de Juarez down
Yeah.
to the coast. So that'll make it a lot easier to hit a destination like Puerto Escondido, which is a beautiful place.
It's very beautiful. Destinations in Oaxaca, Puerto Escondido, Huatulco, they're pretty. The capital city, it's pretty. So you're going to have a chance to fly to any of those places out of Tijuana.
That's
That's
fantastic.
it.
What is your target time for opening all 36?
By summer, we surely will have the building operating. Earlier than that, but we don't have a specific date for doing it, but we're pretty sure we're going to be operating in summer.
Wow.
So-
Wow. Scott, is there anything that you learned from this?
Just it's not learning so much as desiring now to do a little bit more travel within Mexico.
My traveling feed, I mean, okay, so when people meet artists, you know, they go,
Right.
wow, you know, for me is meeting you and you
Okay,
giving
thank
me
you.
access to
Thanks a lot.
so much freedom
Right.
and to simplify it. And then you mentioned about the crossing back into the United States.
Right.
So can you please tell us a little bit more about that? How you how you are planning to make it simple?
Yeah, same thing will happen for travelers coming down south. The same thing will happen for those going back to the States. But we're going to have that facility ready until the late this year, because the part that unites the two buildings, the new one and the old one, will have to be remodeled, will have to be fixed, and it's going to be, that will be the tougher part of the construction, because the facility will have to be demolished, then
Yes.
rebuilt again,
Yes.
with people moving very close to it. So that's going to be a tough part. By late this year, you will be able to go back to the United States as easier as it is going to be to going down south.
Oh my gosh.
And that really beats even crossing at the pedestrian cross at Otay Mesa. I mean,
Sure.
going through CBX typically will be a much faster crossing
Yeah.
back into the U.S.
It's very simple. You just cross the street and you're in a different country.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. That's terrific.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you had Guadalajara, you were Mexicali. You have been in taking care
Right.
of multiple airports, you know.
Right, right.
I've been very lucky to be at both, you know, and
Okay.
multiple of the ones we usually say that we like to hide, right?
Yes, we do.
And airports are extremely important for us.
Yeah.
What has been the highlight of your career?
Well, the first 27 years and a half that I worked for the aviation industry, I used to work for an airline, for Mexicana Airlines. That's the part when I started in Guadalajara and worked for 25 years in a row. Then they transferred me to LA. That's when I was a director, airport regional director for the United States for the West Coast part. And that was a pretty good part for me. I enjoyed it very much. That was the biggest school. That's like getting a master's degree in airport management. And then when I came back to, I left the company when it was sold. And I started working for the Grupo Aeroportuario del Pacífico. I've been working in 6 out of the 12 airports for them.
Wow.
And one thing that I enjoy so much is the people in Mexicali. Talking about these 6 cities, these 6 airports I've been working for, the people in Mexicali are the nicest one in the country. And especially, I mean, talking Tijuana, this is my best so far part that I've been working with.
Yes.
Because I'm seeing it grow from 4.5 million a year to 10. That has happened in Tijuana.
It's incredible, isn't
yeah.
it?
I'm a witness of that, and I have been part of it. and we're looking to have 17 million with this new building in the next 5 years. So this
17 million.
Yeah, this
Wow.
is by far the best experience that I have ever been.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a career.
What a great career.
Wow.
So, Eduardo, thank you so much for joining
Thank
us
you for
today. We
inviting me.
really enjoyed hearing about travel to other Mexican cities from Tijuana. Very easy with CBX. A lot of it is due to the hard work of our guest here, Eduardo. It's been a pleasure to have you on Baja Window to the South, sir.
Thank you so much for the invitation. Thanks, I enjoyed it very much.
Of course.
Thank
Of
you,
course.
thank you. And now you know where to go.
Pretty good.